Number one is to make this video right here, exactly like this one. Number two is to make your own compilation video. Let's just do number one right now. I need to first download my video files by clicking here. Once the video is up, I can come to the three dots and choose Download. Once my video is downloaded, I'll just close this and I will download my audio. Three dots, Download. Now I can close this as well. It's time to open Premiere. Premiere looks like this, and it's purple. If you don't see it, you can open the Launchpad and find it here. Premiere will ask you to access your Documents folder, click OK. Your Desktop folder, click OK. And your Downloads folder, click OK. Sign in using your email address, your NINE number, at graniteschools.org. Continue. Enter your password. Let's go ahead and close the X. It's time for us to make a new project. Go ahead and click the blue button. Right here at the top left, we're going to name our project. Let's call it World Places. Now we have to choose a project location. This location is going to be hard to find, so go down to where it says Choose Location and click Desktop on the left. Then click Choose. Go to the bottom right and click Create. To make it a little easier to do our work, go to Window, go to Workspaces, and go to Essentials. On the left, we are going to import our media. That means bring the media or the files into the program. To do that, go to Finder and click on Downloads. These are our two files. So just drag one in and drag the other in. You can now close this. Here is our video file, and here is our audio file. Drag the video file down into this sequence. Now, by moving this blue thing here, we can see the entire clip. The clip starts with Mexico, follows by green, Egypt, green, France, green, Spain. First, let's get rid of the green. Move the playhead to just the very end of Mexico. Once it gets to green, go back a little so you're right here. We're going to go to the razor tool on the left, click it, and then click. Now let's drag the blue over until we're in Egypt. Again, click. We can now go to the selection tool right here, click on this middle part, which you can see is green, and just click the delete key. We can then move this over to match up. As you can see, it now goes smoothly from Mexico to Egypt. Let's cut out the next green section. By moving the mouse forward till we're in the green, go back a little. There we are in Egypt. Now go to the razor tool, click, cut it, move the playhead forward, just past the green into France, and click one more time. Then go to the selection tool, click in the middle, and delete. Drag it over. One more time. Let's go to the end of France. Oh, not the green. Click the razor tool, click, move it over just past the green, and click. Then get the selection tool, click on that green section right here in the middle, and delete. Then move it over. As you can see, we go from Mexico to Egypt to France to Spain. But this is the wrong order. Let's go back to that first video. This video starts with France, goes to Egypt, then to Spain, then to Mexico. So the order is France, Egypt, Spain, Mexico. Let's change the order in our video. Mexico here is at the end, so let's drag it way at the end. France should be first. Let's move France over to the beginning, followed by Egypt, followed by Spain, followed by Mexico. Now let's add the music. Drag this music down just below the video. These clips are too long for the music, so we need to trim them down. Let's start by playing. We'll cut it right there. I'm going to go ahead and click on this razor tool, click, back to the selection tool, and delete. Now let's move this country over. Play. I'm going to cut it right there. I can actually just drag it back if I want to. It's a little shortcut. Let's play the next one. Let's cut it right here just by dragging it over. I'm just shortening it. And let's put on the last one, Mexico. And that's when everything ends. So I'll just drag this over. And there we go. To add text, I'm going to go to the left and look for this Type tool. I simply click the T and go to my screen and click. Here I can type in France. If I highlight it by clicking and dragging, I can come to the right and change things about how it looks. By clicking this little arrow here next to the text, I can change the font. I can also change the size. I can make sure it's center aligned. And then if I go back to the selection tool, I can drag it to the very center of the screen. Now you'll notice down here that it goes a little bit long into Egypt. So I'm going to go ahead and drag it shorter. I could simply go and do another text tool if I wanted to. But I think the easiest way to duplicate this is to click on it once, hold down the Option key, and then click and drag it over, and you'll notice it simply makes another one. I'll drag this down to be where I want it to go, and change this text to Egypt. To export this video, I simply go to File, Export, and Media. This will make it so that I can turn my video into something someone else can watch, or I can put it on YouTube. Now right here at the top is the file name. Make sure you change it to your name. Then make sure your location is the desktop. It should be. Then come down to where it says Export and click.